Hello there, and happy pre-holiday season. And thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for taking the time to listen, watch, share, comment. It all encourages me to keep going. I do appreciate you, and I'm grateful for you. In these pre-holiday season days, I was wondering, what is it that I can share that is of value for you? And I realized that so many people that are beginning to enter their soul awakening, beginning to expand their awakening path, ask me, what is energy healing? What about energy healing? Why is energy healing such a big deal? Why do you teach energy healing? Or I'd like to know about energy healing. I realize that that is a great topic and very misunderstood, so I want to dive into it right now. First of all, let me share with you that I've studied with many masters around the world starting at 19. That's more than 40 years ago. Different methods of energy healing. I discovered I had what's known as a healing hand when I was very young at 19, and that started my path of trying to understand what was this energy that was showing up in my hands. How could I use it for the highest and best of all? And that, of course, led me into a journey of discovering of also who I am, why I'm here, what I'm here for, how can I best serve. And among other things, I learned that I love doing energy healings, but I also love teaching how to do energy healings, and that I connect with energy, and that every time I do that, it uplifts me fully. And that when I see what happens when we do healing sessions, and people get so much better, and they actually sometimes heal from chronic disease, and so many miraculous healings, and so many healings that sometimes can be deemed miraculous happen, that gives more purpose to what I do. Through all of the years of practice I've had, and through my own divine guidance, about 10 years ago, I was giving from spirit through several months of channeling and training a method that I was guided to call the Crystalline Soma healing method, which is a method of energy healing where I've combined all of the techniques I've learned throughout my whole life, and also added information that has come from the divine. It's a method that keeps being upgraded through the new energies available for Earth and for humankind as we continue in the ascension of the Earth. But before going and giving you some specifics about why the Crystalline Soma healing method is so potent, I want to speak about energy healing in general as a whole. There's so many methods of energy healing. Before diving deep into why the Crystalline Soma healing, I would like to address energy healing as a whole. What you see, this body that's showing up on screen, is just a tiny, tiny part of who we are. This is what we call the tangible body, the physical body, but this body is really just a physical costume that is surrounded by electromagnetic fields of energy that are all part of who I am. And the same is true for you. And we have several layers. The first layer, which is called the emotional body, follows the shape of our body. And the other layers have an egg shape, and they surround you. And that means that when you are anywhere, your energy field expands way beyond your physical body. That's a long conversation for a training video. However, why this is important is because we are one whole being that is made up of what you see, this tangible part of the body, which nonetheless is made of energy. It's made of energy that moves slower, in addition to all of the other layers that are also made of electromagnetic energy that moves at different speeds, and that are also associated with the different elements, with the water, with the fire, with the air. But what's important about this is that when we are feeling wonderful, when we are in harmony, when we are fulfilled with our lives, All of these bodies work in unison together with the centers of energy that we have all over our body. You may have heard of the 7 chakras, which are the main 7 chakras recognized by many philosophies for millennia. We have so many more centers of energy. Bigger ones, known ones, are in the palms of our hands, in our feet, but also every single finger. There's all over our bodies. We have energy circles, energy wheels. Chakra in Sanskrit and in Hindi means wheel. So energy wheels that move. And when they're moving at the perfect frequency and perfect vibration for our highest and best, we feel wonderful. And that allows energy to move through our body from earth to heaven, from heaven to earth. And we become this catalyst and this exchanger of energy with the universe that we expand through our energy expression, through our luminous body, our energy bodies. These are all names that are used to speak about what is our energy field and our energy body that goes beyond the physical body. This is important. Why? Because the reverse is also true. When you are not in harmony, when you are ill, even with a flu, or when you're going through some periods of deep pain or grief or stress or whatever is happening in your life that is really taking you away from that state of homeostasis, that state of wellness, of harmony, then that begins to show up first in your energy field. And if it's not addressed in your energy field, eventually reaches your body as a dis-ease, as a lack of ease. I love the English language because it's so clear. An illness is a disease, it's a lack of ease. If you're paying attention, you can understand why an energy healing method in general is so important, because it addresses whatever issue is happening, whatever disharmony is happening already in the energy field before it reaches the physical body. Energy healers, we say that when you are seeing the evidence of a physical disease, of a physical illness, that truly is the last stage of the illness and when it's already manifesting. A lot can be done with preventing that disease to reach the physical body. So if you're going through a very hard time in whatever shape or form this may be, and it could be big times like true grief and true difficulties in your life, or simply moments of heightened stress because you're moving from one location to another, or you have young children that require your presence constantly, and therefore your energy, it's outpouring all the time and may leave you a little bit depleted. Energy healing is also important so that you can help yourself in balancing your energy and in allowing those chakras, those energy centers, to be open and vibrating at the perfect frequency for you, for your highest and best. Having said this, on my website, there is a free meditation called the Rainbow Meditation Clearing, and I will add the link below to this video that you can download for free, and you can do this on a daily basis to help you start your day with that alignment. So let's move beyond this energy healing basic concept and go deeper. So as we said, we're a body, a physical body. We have layers of light, a luminous body of energy. And when we're not doing well, when we receive an energy healing, what that does is that it helps remove places where the energy becomes denser and creates masses of energy that for an energy healer can be tactile. You can recognize, you can see, know, using all of our abilities as a channel and as a healer, we recognize where that is, and we can help remove, dissolve, open, and do whatever is needed so that your body comes back to homeostasis. So the first result of energy healing is a sense of well-being, of harmony, of centered alignment with what you are, who you are, why you're here, a connection to heaven and earth, and an overall state of clarity. This is, I would say, across the board, all energy healing methods. The other important thing is that energy healing is preventative, a super key thing. The term healer is actually a term that is inaccurate because nobody can heal you other than yourself. Unless you say yes in your innermost core, unless you have the willingness to allow the divine flow of energy to operate and modify your system so that healing can happen, unless you are calling in the manifestation of your whole being whole, healed, and complete, there's nothing I can do or any healer can do to help you gain that healing sense of harmony. So the term healer is none other than a term that is used for others like me who use the healing methods to help you gain harmony where there is disharmony in your body, and to be conduits for the divine force and the divine energy and the information of your divine blueprint to be passed to you. We are, you may say, as an antenna that operates with you so that you can be held while the energy healing is happening. But the healer at the end of the day is you and only you. Nothing I can do, nothing that allopathic medicine can do will help you heal unless you have a deep conviction that the healing will happen. This is such a fundamental understanding of how healing works, because the truth is that we have our divine blueprint that states that we are perfect, whole, and complete. So whenever there's something that is called illness or lack of ease, dis-ease happening within our system, all of our system, what actually that means is that we are out of alignment, that somehow we've lost our way, that somehow we are feeling separated from oneness, from that divine blueprint, from that understanding that we are always perfect and divine and a reflection of the divine in who we are. Specifically, why there are different methods and how they differ, that's a long conversation, but I can tell you this. Millennia ago, when Reiki was born, there were certain frequencies on Earth, and Reiki helped open up those chakras to help them vibrate and resonate at the perfect frequency for the highest and best. And therefore, a person that receives a Reiki healing session has a feeling of well-being. And you may say that Reiki was one of the first methods used, and that operates, if this is like all of the frequencies of energy, if this were like a pentagram of music, you may say Reiki carries this frequency. And then there's another method that carries this frequency, and another method that carries this frequency. And then throughout the last 40 years on Earth, the 80s, then the 90s, then the 2000s, and after 2012, different vibrational frequencies have been reaching Earth. Vibrational frequencies that were not available for humankind before. So in the 80s, a big method that came through is known as the reconnection. You may have heard of Eric Pearl. He has a great book called The Reconnection where he tells his story. Then in the 90s, more frequencies were coming forth, new methods were being born, and definitely after 2012, year upon year, with all these different portals happening, new frequencies are reaching the Earth. And there is a design for the ascension of the Earth, for the new Earth. And this design, we may call it a divine blueprint for the Earth. And this information has been placed around the Earth in the etheric field as what is known a crystalline matrix. a crystalline field so that we can reach that information that is close enough to us and to our vibrations that we can reach it. So the Crystalline Soma healing method is a method that operates directly, bringing access to you to your divine blueprint within the divine blueprint of the new earth. So the highest and best of all, and your highest and best, accessing the divine love for you so that you can really find that healing within yourself. There's so many layers to this conversation about what is the Crystalline Soma healing method, but for now, what suffices to you is to know that the Crystalline Soma healing method is an Age of Aquarius healing method that operates with all of the highest frequencies available on Earth at this time of ascension, at this time of the Age of Aquarius, accessing the divine blueprint of the new earth and your own divine blueprint updated to what you are meant to be and do here and now. And it goes beyond energy healing to also activating in you your own soul purpose, clarity for why you're here, clarity for what you're meant to be doing at this time on earth. This method is a method of energy healing that goes beyond the simple energy healing. It was important they understood all the layers of how energy healing works. The thing for you to remember is the potent power of prevention, of harmonization, and yes, also of healing. I've had clients that have come to me being dancers who were not able to dance for 4 years because of the hardship of the back pain, and after a series of sessions recovered full mobility and zero pain. But again, that wasn't me. I was a conduit for this person to reach their own ability to self-heal. And this is a key concept. Not let anybody tell you, if you don't come to me, you won't heal. I'm the one. Always, 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 when you choose that person with whom you're going to step into your healing journey, use your discernment. What is your heart telling you? What is your gut telling you? Feel into the truth and authenticity of who is in front of you. When you receive an energy healing, you make yourself available and vulnerable for someone else to enter your field and work with you. So it's important that you feel the kinship, the love, the trust with the person that you choose as your healer. I will leave information about the Crystalline Soma healing method in the description below, and also in other ways in which you can work with me if you choose to explore what other alternatives are available in your path for healing, for understanding what you're here for, why you're here for, what is your soul's purpose, and what is it that is ahead of you in the year to come. I'd love to answer your questions. I know this is a deep, deep topic and there's so much that can be said. I wanted to bring a clarity and understanding to what is energy healing, why it's becoming more and more renowned, and the understanding that the ultimate healer is you. You've got it in you. Thank you once again for being here. Please subscribe to this channel. Lots of love and blessings on this holiday season.